because why not? Anyway, so yeah, here's the lithium, and we have the
Okay.
other one, which is right over here. We want to get that bow on there.
Okay. You should save this Hobkin as a new file first of all, so you don't risk accidentally saving over because we're going to be modifying this file.
Okay.
Just save as and save as a. It can just be a temporary file name. You'll delete it after. We're going to use the append feature of Blender to copy data from one blend file to another.
All right.
Enter the edit mode of the armature by selecting the armature in object mode and then pressing tab.
Okay, where's that
Do
located?
this in layout first. Click the layout tab.
Okay.
Okay. Then select the. Oh, why is the texture paint active in here?
No idea.
Oh, it's not. Okay. So enter the edit mode of this armature, then pressing tab, and delete the bones which do not belong on the bow.
All right. Meh. Meh. Hello. All right. So that's the bones we need to get rid of. Oh. Trying to figure out like where the bones are. So I think these are what I want. So we want to get rid of this one. Oh. Delete. Did that delete the bow? Okay, so I see the bow is attached to this one. Do I need this one though?
If to make this easier, you could just select the bones on the bow, then press Ctrl+I, invert the selection, and delete them all at once.
So just
There's only it looks like 8, so 6. Yeah, 8.
I think these are the bones.
There's 2 more bones on the bottom left and 2 on the bottom right. So select those, Ctrl+I to invert the selection, and then press X and get rid of those.
Oh.
Okay. Enter the object mode again and double check that the name of the bow is something you can recognize, like it's named correctly.
How do I get to that object mode, or do I have to have
object mode. Tab again.
Okay. All right.
Then select the bow.
I'm not sure.
You've got circle select active in the top left. You need to hold down that circle, the circle with the arrow, and choose one that makes more sense. Yeah, tweak is best.
Tweak. Okay.
Yeah. So select the bow. Oh, it's a whole. It's all joined. Okay. Ctrl+C. I see what you do. So edit mode of this one and select the bow. You can do this easily by just selecting avert on the bow in vertex select. Press 1 on your keyboard to go into vert select easier.
Okay.
Okay, there. And then press Ctrl+L to select all linked. This will select all joined ones, and then press Shift Select to select one in the center, and Ctrl+L to link it.
Oops, that's Shift. No.
Okay, there's two more parts, so select those in the same way.
All right, certainly good with that. Thank you.
And Ctrl+I to invert the selection, and we'll delete everything but the bow.
Vertices. Okay.
Okay. There is a. Oh, that's a separate object. Hit tab and that. What is that?
It's for the blush. Delete.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a separate object. You didn't have to delete it, but it's okay. What is that object called? The bow now? It is called body basis. Oh shoot! You need to remove the shape keys. Check in the mesh properties window, and it's the green 3 dots triangle in the properties window there.
Okay.
And drop down shape keys and remove all shape keys.
Looking for it. Where's shape keys? Is it like
right there, underneath vertex groups?
Okay, it's right in front of me. Let me just. Okay, face maps.
No, shape keys.
Oh wow, I'm blind. Okay.
No.
I knew it was there.
To remove them all, click the drop down arrow that's underneath the minus button, and you'll get a menu, and then there's the delete all shape keys from there.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
All right.
All that's left to do now is just save the file, and you can then append it to the other one.
All right. So
That's why you saved it as a new file.
okay. So now we go over to the Leafeon.
Yeah?
Okay.
And choose File, Append,
Okay.
and then browse for the file in the other one.
I'm assuming it's here, which is probably 1.3. This should be it.
Yep, that's it. Just press Append. Now it will open the Blender file within this menu. You look for the object under the object folder, and you just choose the body object, which is the name of the bow.
I'm sorry. An object.
Under the object folder, and then append the body object, which is
okay.
and the armature. But I guess the armature is going to come along for the ride either way.
Do I need to do that or just click append?
Yeah, just click append.
Okay. So it's there. So according to this wonderful image, oh, that's not there. To this wonderful image, right? Where's that one? Yeah, that thing. So once like right around the tail.
Yeah.
All right.
You should use scaling and rather than edit mode for this.
I was just making sure I was recording. Repeat that again. I'm sorry.
I was basically just saying you can move it into place with the tweak mode or the move tool, or just press G to move it.
Yeah, just grab.
Yeah. Make sure it's 0 on the x-axis, though. If you don't lock it, if you don't lock the x-axis movement, it might be to the left or to the right.
Right. Is that menu here in front of me and I'm not seeing it?
No, I think it's okay. I think you had locked it. No, you didn't. Oh gosh. Oh, it's parented to the armature. That's why it's showing up 0 under transform.
Right.
You have to move the armature. Select the armature and make sure the armature is at 0, because the armature is the parent.
Alright. How can I do that?
Select right click or left click, I guess you've selected as the select key to select the click the armature, the bones.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm breaking it.
You're in pose mode of the other one, so you'd have to select object mode in the top left corner.
Double J. There we go.
Okay, there you go. Now it should be easier.
No,
and then select the ribbon bones. There you go. And now make sure that's at 0. That you were doing it correctly the first time, but you had selected the wrong object. Okay. In Feature, when you need to move something, locking an axis, you can press Shift and then the key of the axis. So Shift X would lock the x-axis, so it wouldn't move along that. You can move it along the YZ plane like that.
Okay.
To do that, press G to move, and then press Shift X, and it will move it only along the correct plane, and then you can put it into the place like that.
Is that centered? No, it's not. It moved a little bit. So there we go. So you wanna move that down again.
That good?
Probably good enough. Let me just put it right there. Reposition it at 0, and then good enough. What if I should do you think I should resize it?
Is it scaled correctly too?
I mean, that would work, but according to the picture.
Grin, are you there? You've gone quiet.
I did?
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me.
Hang on.
Am I here?
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
Sorry, you were quiet for like a long time, and I don't know how long you were quiet for, or how long I couldn't hear you talking for, but
who knows?
I'm sorry.
Anyway, should I resize this? I'm thinking, because if we look at the picture, it looks like it's a little smaller one. So was it like S?
Just scale down the armature. Oh, it's scaling towards the cursor. Undo that scale.
Okay.
Press the period key to select the origin point.
Okay.
And choose instead. Oh, that is at the median point. Okay. This is a little bit trickier because the median point it's scaling from is at where the world origin is now. So select 3D cursor instead. And we're going to put the 3D cursor where it needs to scale. Press the edit mode of the mesh, the bow's mesh.
Tab probably
will. Well, select the bow first in object mode and then go into edit mode.
Okay.
Okay. Select the center part of the ribbon and we'll move the cursor to there.
Like click right here?
Yeah, click there. And Ctrl+L to link select. And Shift+S to snap the cursor. You want to snap the cursor to selected.
Cursor to selected? Okay.
Yeah. Now it's moved the cursor to basically the center of the bow. So when you go into object mode again by pressing tab, you will scale from where the cursor is and it won't try to go all the way down into the ground now. So you can scale the armature. Yeah, scale the armature to where the cursor is now.
Do I need to have the bone selected, or is it all good?
Yeah, select the armature first, the bones, and then scale, and it should work. There we go.
I'm just seeing if that's good or not. It is a bit in there. Let's try moving it by hitting G.
Be sure to snap, not snap, but lock movement on the X by pressing Shift X before you finish moving that, or it will slide left or right a little bit.
X. I think I did that. It still moves. I don't know.
Yeah, while you're moving it, press Shift X and it will stop moving on the X.
Let me try that again. So
yeah,
G
you only have to press
Shift X. Okay, I was doing Control X. That's what I was doing. Yes, it's not moving out of place. Right there.
Okay, is it good?
Yeah, good enough. Alright, so now we just... Is it a simple Ctrl+J, or what's going on now?
Yeah, you can use Ctrl+J now to join them. Be sure you select first the bow armature and then the character's existing armature. You do them in that order because the most recent one you select in Blender is the active object. And when you press Ctrl+J, all selected objects are joined to the active object.
Right
and that makes a difference because the character one has properties that you want to maintain. That's the final one. So press Ctrl+J here.
Uh-oh.
Okay, don't worry about that. Select the bow mesh there. Oh wait, hit Ctrl+Z. Actually, I think we should have applied the scale and stuff before that. Select the bow and then Alt+P to clear parent and clear with keep transformation when you do it.
Do you want to click the armature or no?
No, not the armature. Just Alt+P here.
Alt+P.
Yep.
Clear parent.
And clear and keep transformation. Yeah.
Clear and keep transformation. Okay.
Right. Okay. Now you can join. I think it should be better.
So I should.
Yeah. Select the bow's armature and then the character's armature.
I'm gonna just select this right here. Doesn't that matter? Shift.
Ctrl+J.
Ctrl+J. Okay.
Okay. Now select the bow and join the bow onto the character.
Ctrl+J.
Yep. There you go. You might also want to parent the bones of the bow onto the hips. That way when the hips bend, the tail will, or onto the tail. I think onto the tail might even be better.
So select all these bones?
No, just the root bones. Those are the bones that don't have a parent already. That one and the one across from it. And this has to be done in edit mode, so press tab to go into edit mode. and select the bone that you want them to be the parent of. So when that bone moves, these bones will move.
This one right here in the body?
Yeah, select that. And Ctrl+P to parent to. The option you want is keep offset, so they stay where they are. Connected makes them move to the parent bone.
Okay, that looks like it will work then. These
Okay,
ones look
and
like
then
these
select
two.
the other two. You have to select the bones themselves, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that.
I didn't do that to this one, but it should still work? Question mark. This should probably connect to the. Should this connect?
They
to
should
this?
connect to the same bone for sure.
Wait, hold on. So this and this should I connect it to the bows mesh or the hips mesh or bones?
Definitely the hips.
All right. So shift that, and then was it Alt+P?
Ctrl+P.
Ctrl+P. Okay.
Ctrl+P makes a parent, and Alt+P removes a parent.
All right. So
They do opposites.
how do you test and see if this thing's connected and wiggling properly?